Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Longhorns will kick this deep, begin the game. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. So Florida State's offense will get the first swing today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, for guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Dropping back. It's Johnson. Defense is coming after him. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches, because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it. Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. The Noles will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. Fielded near the 20. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Texas Longhorns offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. And each offense features a star tight end. What an elite matchup of guys who can really hurt defenses in a variety of ways.
When was the last time we did a game where we were excited to watch 2 tight ends from opposing teams go against each other? But that's what we have today. Both of these guys are elite at their position. Both want to have bragging rights that they're the best in the country. Let's see who can be showcased better today.
And the runner takes off to his right. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Takes the handoff. It's Simon. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. They try to sneak it for the first. He is stuffed at the line. It's going to bring up fourth down. Longhorns will have to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
They'll try and run it. The running back. Crucial third down play coming up after that run. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. Caught near the sticks. It's Shaw. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. And the Seminoles starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He's going to take off here. Grab behind the line. It's Gibson. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
There's a lot of action going on in this RPO call. Quarterback does a nice job of compromising the defense by getting them to think one way, but instead he ends up throwing it out in the flat for a solid gain.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The Seminoles are going to take advantage of this red zone trip. Clean toward the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Noles.
Boy, this guy is so much fun to watch. Here, not even on a design QB run, able to create, use his legs, threaten the defense with his arm, and eventually off the scramble gets into the end zone. Great play.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Ball scooped up on the defense.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to make plays after the catch. But none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback appears to be changing the play. On the run, it's Davis. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Florida State.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Quarterback still with the football. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. And the Noles will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Offense facing second and goal. Looks to the left, and it's complete. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. The shotgun running play call. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a shovel pass, complete. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. As we break for the quarter, Florida State is on top. And as we reach the end of one, the lead is starting to mount. Let's take a quick look at the first quarter stats before we move on. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's looking deep here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Gets it out quickly to the left side. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. Back to pass. It's Johnson. Swarmed by the pass rush. a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
That sack sets up a second down and long. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. He escapes the pocket. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Noles with 1st and 10 here. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's complete. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. They're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking for the wideout. Caught! He's wide open. Look out!
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking downfield. It's Johnson. There's a screen pass to the running back. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And I don't think the defense had any clue that the screen was being called. They're getting upfield, getting pressure on the quarterback, and that ball gets dumped. There's no one left to be able to slow him down from getting a big gain.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up third down.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Grab down the middle. It's Gibson. They finally stop it, but that gain is good for a first and goal. And the Seminoles looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
Timeout. Noles Win.
Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Short pass finds the tight end. The defense wraps it up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. They'll kick it away here. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. They're going to run it here. Got the 1st down and still motoring. And that play moves the ball across midfield. 1st down now from the 42. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Finds his man. It's Gibson. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Caught behind the line. It's Shaw. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Well, they're finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Handoff here from the shotgun. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that 1st down marker. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? And they pick up the 1st on the ground. He is stopped cold on 3rd and inches. And the defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. This offense has been hard to stop here in the 1st half. Can they punch it in and build the lead before the break? And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on this scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. Movement here from the tight end. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, I really like this call. I know it doesn't work out, but just trying to catch the defense napping and trying to get the ball to the edge as quickly as you can. Doesn't work out. Brings up a big 3rd and goal.
Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up.
Ready?
No gain on second down. Can they punch it in here? Third and goal from the 2. They'll try to run this one in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Noles.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fielded in the end zone. It's a bunt. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Now they call a run. Finds room at the 30. Breaks into the clear. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great one in Tallahassee going on.
The Seminoles will kick it deep to begin the second half. Bringing it out. It's a bunt. And he's brought down at the 16. They've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. Gets the first and still running. It's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. First down. Looking to throw the football. The ball is caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground here. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, this offensive line is so caught up in making sure that they're accounting for the defensive line. Nobody sees the inside linebacker. He comes home with a blitz and gets the sack.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. A deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Longhorns will have to kick this away. The punt will bounce and head out of bounds. Takes the returner out of play.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Are you kidding me? That's how you flip the field in your favor. That's for the brand. What an absolute bomb. And they pinned him inside the 5-yard line.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. Around the 15. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Grab behind the line, it's Smith. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Come to the line for second down and very short now. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw. It's Johnson. On the move now. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring up third down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side.
Well, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, all week long, this defensive coordinator told the media and told us when we sat down at our production meeting that they knew that this quarterback had the ability to throw the football. But today, it's been the quarterback's legs that's been giving them the problem.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. And the back now goes in motion. Second down, looking to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Smith. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Back to pass. It's Johnson. Lets it fly to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, but a penalty marker on the play that should result in a first down. On the offense, going to be bailed out by the pass interference call. That could be a crucial moment here in today's game. And the Noles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And this pass is on target. Caught. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Makes the grab. It's Shaw. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
The tackle is made. The offense is now set up for the 1st and goal from the 8.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Noles trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Looking to chuck it again. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Looking to score. They'll run it to the left side. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in one game? What a day.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
35, Texas, 7.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And the Texas offense will take over.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Off the play fake on first down. Graham down the middle. It's Williams. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Handoff from the shotgun. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Grab behind the line. It's Riley. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Breaks an open space. Picks up the first, looking for more. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And he's brought down short of the line to gain what should be the last play of this third quarter. As we break for the quarter, Florida State is on top. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Blocked by the receiver. Wow, juke the first tackler. That was enough to make the first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
First down here for this offense. Behind the line, it's Riley. Defense drops him for a loss. A tougher second down on the way. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. They look to throw it here on second down. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Oh, what a grab! Touchdown, Texas. Great connection there for 6 points.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
BAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Boy, it's a great job by the hands team. Expecting the onside kick in position, they were dialed in and pounced on the football.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Johnson. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Texas, 14.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. In the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
The pass is caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Good job here by the defense on 3rd down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
A running play called on 4th down. No, they're stopped in short. The defense with a big 4th down play to protect this lead late in the game. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Excellent field position here for the offense. Design quarterback run. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Dropping back. It's Johnson. Caught over the middle. It's Shaw. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. And the Seminoles hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Catch made by the tight end. Touchdown, Noles. Still no answer for this offense.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the extra point was up and good.
Texas, 14.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Runs right over the defender. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? On the ground, it's Washington. Refuses to go down. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. The Longhorns are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And looking to throw now on first down. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Looking to throw yet again. Makes a quick catch. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunity.
He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
21.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. He gets loose. He shreds the tackle. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
What a gain here. Almost picked up a first down on a first down play. Good job here late in the game of playing hard, dominating football by the offense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And he's brought down out at the 46.
Just another example of this offense, Chris, doing pretty much whatever they want to do. They've been able to run the football. Offensive lines held their own in pass protection. Quarterbacks had an outstanding day. You add all that up, it's a big reason why they're up by such a wide margin.
Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay of game. Offense.
Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. This was a stunner. It's going to resonate around the college football landscape, Kirk. This lower-ranked team came in here and said, give us some respect. and they went out and earned it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is a bit of a shocker to me, just to be able to see this team get run all over the field the entire game. Just didn't show up. I don't know what happened during the week with the preparation, but this blowout, I think, surprised a lot of people around the country.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.